Okay, here's the exhaust with the baffle in. The exhaust with the baffle out. Okay, I'll have a quick look around the system itself. It's a lextek full system. Mine's the OP1, which is just designates the type of can. They do short ones, long ones, carbon ones, polished ones, plain ones, stubby ones, race ones, GP ones. I picked one that was most like the original exhaust. So starting from the front, mine's already grotty because I've been out on it and I've spilt all sorts of stuff on it. But so you got your headers, they send you new bolts, they send you gaskets. Four into one collector with springs either side. The numbers don't correspond to the cylinders, the numbers correspond to which header goes into which hole. Best idea is to do a bit of a dry fit off of the bike with the headers and the collector before you put it on, then you'll know what position it all goes in. I'm just talking from experience there. Link pipe, that bolts to the original, where the original pipe would go. You can use your own nut and bolt. This doesn't come with a captive nut like the original system, so you will need to find a nut to fit on the original bolt, or just put a new nut and bolt in. Clamp for there, clamp for there. They do supply some silicone stodgy stuff to put in, which I've used and didn't clean off properly because I was too messy. Hanger bracket, they supplied 2 hanger brackets and some hardware. I didn't use the hardware because I preferred my own hardware. Nothing wrong with their hardware, it was just a bit shiny for me and I wanted to keep with the overall look of the A2 stainless, which I'm going to be doing most of the stuff on the bike in. So there's your can, your strap, hanger, yeah, all this hardware is in a kit. Yeah, DB killer or whatever you call it, baffle, bolts in. I've just put some fresh thread lock on mine because I like it. I like to run it with the baffle in. It's also a bit dirty around there because I did put some of that sealant around the edge of this just to make sure it was perfectly seated. The 1200 you will need this hanger bracket. On the 600 you might not need it because the 600's got different pegs and they're about an inch lower. They're sort of welded to the frame, but they sent a good kit. They sent me 2 brackets, a short one and a long one, and some nice. This is proper good, decent stainless hardware, but it's really shiny, and I thought I'd go with my own, which are just a bit of a sort of a more of a matte finish. But yeah, so that's the kit. Not really much to see on this side. So that's it. That's your lextek full exhaust system. And that's just me running it to heat up the thread lock. I like to run it with the baffle in. Plenty loud enough. Sounds really nice. Took it out yesterday. Sounds great all through the rev range. Not too obnoxious, but it's louder and deeper than the original system, but not overbearing with the dB killer in. I haven't taken it out with the dB killer out. It's just too loud for me. Okay, so there you go. Good system. Sounds good. Fits well. And the customer service is fantastic. Now, lextek, you can't speak directly to lextek unless you're a dealer or a garage or a fitter or a supplier. But if you speak to one of the many suppliers, any questions, any issues, just get onto them, and the customer service is fantastic. I had a couple of questions and a couple of suggestions. My guy at SF Parts in Barnsley, who I bought the system from, he got straight back to me, and he passed it on to the guys at lextek, and they slightly modified the mounting system and sent me that the next day, so that the next people who fit it on a 1200 have got the option of no bracket, long bracket, short bracket, different. So you can't ask for any more than that. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Cheers, thanks for watching. I've been Springy. That was the revised version of the lextek exhaust system going on the Bandit. So I will see you next time with whatever I'm doing. Probably making things pretty again, polishing and painting as usual. Peace and love. I've been Springy. See you later.